You chunging up, bro?
What's up, gamers? We're back with another episode of Love Over Glory.
We're chunged up over here.
We chunged up on a Friday night
With a creature in the
Leo
hallway.
style.
with the local cryptid. Jennifer.
Get your pate out.
Jennifer.
What?
Pate.
Oh,
pate.
What?
Pate?
What if she likes
Pate?
flaked?
Cat food?
Yeah.
It's also a Critical Role reference.
Is it?
What?
Oh wait, oh yeah, you're right. Okay. I've seen
Yeah.
some clips, but every time I see a clip of the new season of Critical Role, I swipe away so I don't get spoiled because I do want to watch it myself at some point.
Like fresh cut grass?
Yeah.
Mm.
Pate. You know, there's other names of his like brethren.
Is that what they call it now?
It was the favorite sense.
Yeah, I know that one.
There's one.
Man.
Someone put Sterling in jail.
There's this one.
I don't even know what's happening.
I don't know either.
She's laughing too hard.
Yeah.
One of the fresh.
I know the fresh cut grass and the other ones.
How did you understand that?
There's one.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready to play?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm ready.
Alright. Anybody want to do a recap?
I got you.
I got you.
Oh, you're actually gonna do it? Goddamn.
Yeah.
A professional recapper.
Alright.
Do it for the inspo.
Wait,
That's
were we
up,
gonna
man.
introduce ourselves first, or
Oh,
recap
yeah.
Oh,
We can do
yeah.
introduce
No,
them,
no,
yeah.
no.
Who the fuck are you
We don't need
guys?
to
We're
do that
far
anymore.
enough
Yeah.
that we can skip intros.
Yeah. You know what? We could
No.
do...
Who are you?
Yes. Alright, I'm Jen. I'm gonna be the DM. Hehehe. Shit, you could also find me, if you want to, Raptoricky on Instagram and Twitter.
Perfect. Go check her out. Her stuff's good.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hello, I'm Betsy. I'll be playing Macaria, and you can find me on Instagram at BetsyXLey.
Also, look for her stuff. Her stuff's good. Hi. Also,
Hey.
my name's Shannon. I'm playing a Sterling, and you guys can find me as Shenanigans Art pretty much everywhere. On to 7.
Don't look for his stuff. There's too much.
It's a lot. I love it.
So much
I have too
stuff.
many.
It's great.
He's everywhere.
It's good stuff.
brother.
Love it.
I'm 7.
Hi, Seven.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi,
Hi,
Seven.
hi,
You're in here for
Seven.
today.
That's it. No, yeah, I'm 7. I mean, I'm a gal playing 7.
What the fuck?
He is only 7.
Damn.
He's only 7.
Oh,
He's in
only 7?
character.
He's got an
only
only 7
7.
account? God damn.
Only 7. Only 7.
That's illegal.
I thought he wasn't a child.
I'm not a
Yeah.
child.
He's a child.
7's
that's
not
why
a
only
child.
7 is illegal.
You watch him fluff up.
Oof.
Anyways.
Yada.
Oh, Miata.
Miata, who are you?
Hi, I'm Zoe. I'm a druid. Yeah, you can find me as Mew Ninja in a lot of places.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Do it.
Fighter stuff is really good also.
Hey. I'm Natalie. I play Jaren, human bard. What the net? With underscore sometimes.
Look at her
Worst
stuff too. It's really
character.
good.
Worst character in the party.
Oh my god.
Damn! Damn!
Hey,
Oh,
are you
start
talking
over.
about yourself?
I hate Jen. I hate Jen.
Okay.
After everything he's done for 7.
Hey, me and 7 are different.
Anyway, Lily, Cyril, Mommy, what else?
Whoa.
Mommy?
Find me.
Damn.
Don't find me.
Damn.
Matcha lattes. You can take a guess.
I didn't say I was a water ganasa earlier, but
Ah,
that
yes,
is
yes,
Zoe.
yes, yes. E.
I was
Water
doing with that.
Also, go look at Lily's stuff. It's really
I-
good too. Continue.
Alright. Alright, Mingween. You ready for some recap?
Yeah, let's get going.
Alright, let's do it. Let's see her.
Alright, this day full of events, very important ones. Group splitting off. We had Jaren and Seven with the special guest Cal, doing some
Where's the
shenanigans
enthusiasm?
like usual. What?
I said, where's the enthusiasm?
He's EP.
You're telling a story, dude.
He's EP.
Alright,
Put some
Do
energy
it for the
in there.
inspo.
Do it for the
What's
Jen's
up,
not gonna give you
gang-
inspo if you just say,
What's up,
and then I
gamers?
guess they
Passion.
did
More
this.
passion.
Passion. More
Hello,
passion.
gamers.
Energy.
So the boys, the boys, except Sterling, they went out. Jaren wanted to distract Seven, so he came up with a whole ruse of continuing this whole imposter thing that was going on in the background. He's taking advantage of Seven's mental state, and so he ran off, uh, pretending to be posing to be an imposter. So Seven chased him to get some answers. And yeah, there was just a whole bunch of things going on, running around town, causing ruckuses. And eventually Seven, he was kind of catching on to Jaren's tricks a little bit until a fateful explosion.
Jaren exploded.
Jaren explodes, he's gone, RIP. But
Never
wait,
come back.
but wait, there's more. He's not gone. Well, it was just some thaumaturgy mixed with some other magic stuff that he does. He
Prestidigitation, little
faked
minor
his
illusion.
he faked the death of the imposter, I guess. It was a wild time. So they're laughing about that laughing at Seven because he's just trying to pick it all together, all the pieces of
Who
this
laughed
puzzle.
at him?
Jaren fucking loved laughing at him. He's
He
so
did laugh
stupid.
at him.
All right, so yeah, a little after that, we move on to the scene of Makaria and Cyril. They're shopping a bit.
So are you
What were they
also
looking?
there?
Girls'
They,
Huh?
night.
they were buying carrots.
Who else?
Oh,
Zoe?
and seeds.
Zoe. Yeah.
Yeah,
Girls' Day.
it was girls' day, so they bought some seeds and some carrots to keep up on the promise that we made to the horses, unlimited carrots. So we'll figure out how to get them fed and happy. And then that's pretty much it for that flower shop. Huh. Yeah. There was not much else there. Carrot. But on their way out of the shop, they did catch a glimpse of the whole Jaren 7 scene running around. Cal helping Jaren with, tricking Seven, those bastards. While all that's going on, Sterling talking to the man of the hour, Mr. Mayor. Very important guy. Everyone knows his name. Kisses babies, probably. Uh, yeah, Sterling was very nervous talking to this dude, saying, "You know what? He's lying." Sterling lied to him
Like
He
a
did.
about
He did.
the group
He
having
did.
a contract for killing this dragon. The contract with the Rated Solidarity, or was
Mhm.
it someone else?
You guys said that the contract was under the Lord's Alliance with
Lord's
Silver as your
Alliance.
contact.
the Lord's Alliance.
Mm-hmm.
So, he was a bit sus of this information, but he did pay us out some gold and a diamond after hearing that Sterling was a cleric and he had to revive a member of our party, kind of, well, Loomis, not in our party, but
Hey,
he's
according to
with
Seven,
us.
he is part of the Circle of Lavender.
Yeah, he is technically part of the Circle of Lavender. But yeah, we had to revive him during the fight, so there were some resources that were used. So yeah, he did pay out. He was still a bit sus of whether or not our contract was real, so he is going to, or seemingly, might check up on the sources. So the group later on had to send out a message to Sildar?
Yes. Sildar.
Yeah, Sildar, to be like, hey, you're gonna get some information soon. Give us a good review. Pretty much lie for us.
No.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then we go back to the scene at you know what, this whole imposter thing, it's not over. So we're to this inn?
You
Yeah, it's
guys
an
were
inn.
in tavern.
A tavern.
Hmm.
And Seven his mind starts to wander. Everyone can be an imposter here.
Hmm.
He didn't have his eyes on the group for a while. Maybe they've all changed. And in this panic, he runs and locks himself in a room.
With somebody in it.
Somebody else is in that
Almost in
room.
there.
But
Yeah, he
never.
was. They just watched it all happen.
Oh, I thought he was alone.
No, he
Seven never
wasn't.
noticed the other presence.
You never asked.
Barricaded the door with
There
them.
was there was somebody in there.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Can you
Jeez.
imagine
Yeah.
how startled that person is? He just sees this random little bird thing start barricading the door.
They got a
to your
free
in-room.
show.
They're not real.
He was crying too.
They're not real.
Having a breakdown.
So yeah,
No.
Jaren and Cal had to bring Seven back to his senses, talking through the door. A little bit of this and that.
Back from the edge.
Back from the edge. With the mother figure Cyril. Is she mad at them for like messing with Seven? I remember Makaria said something.
Everyone's mad.
Yeah,
Great,
everyone.
this is gonna be
The
a
girls-
problem now. Go fix
Girlies
it.
are mad.
Yeah, the
The
girlies
girls
are
go,
mad.
there goes the boys again.
Explosions.
Yeah, so we get that all settled up. Seven has a newfound, I guess, pride in himself and his group. They're strong. They've overcome the imposters, or they've become them. Who knows?
I remember Seven distinctly saying that, like, the imposters are so strong that they replace the originals already, and they're worth having
but
as
the
like a
originals-
party.
But then again, the originals could be so strong that
strong.
they fended off the imposter.
Wait, no,
Yes.
Kelvin said that.
Who knows?
Seven
It could
said
be.
that the imposters
Oh,
were the party members already.
Oh,
There's a lot of things
Because-
being said.
a lot of things happened here.
Because Sterling wasn't there for that, and then Seven said, "Oh, Sterling must be the original still. Congrats on being stronger,
Oh, yeah.
and never letting an imposter replace you."
And you're like, what?
That's pretty
So
good. I said that. Damn.
It was really good.
You said that?
Genius.
Sterling was so confused.
Possessed.
So yeah, that concluded the imposter syndrome. And then the group went off to finally. Well, wait, were there words with Sayers or
Sterling
any of
came
them?
back.
They pretty much, it was Loomis and Q were with Sterling when they talked to the mayor, and Dr. Sayers and Lola had finished curating the jerky, or the dragon jerky.
Oh, they finished up our
Ooh,
dragon
jerky.
jerky. So we
Oh yeah,
we
everyone has
divvied
dragon
that
jerky.
out. We divvied out our dragon jerky, and our dragon parts
Mhm.
also got a bit reinforced. I don't know. They're gonna last a bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna rot so quick.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan came back. He shared the information, and then we got ready to head out. And as we were traveling, the group all heard music, some songs, coming from who knows where. But each party member heard something different. Oh, some were really interested in the music, and some didn't trust it at all. Trust issues. And then we ended on setting up for Night Watch.
Yep. So pretty much last time we left off, the Circle of Lavender finished up, pretty much setting up for camp, and with Jaren volunteering to watch for camp, and Q asking for the up Night Watch a little more. Sterling and Seven watch as well.
Jen, you're
Good
cutting
job.
out a little bit.
Okay. I'll be right back. Okay.
This one was a weird one though, because she is little bits, but like consistent. Anyways, sorry.
It's scattered this time.
Please. Hopefully that'll fix itself out until the next 30 minutes. But anyways, good job, Minguin. You get a D4 for inspiration for that recap. He did have a little
Completed
bit
your
of
background.
assistance.
I know he needed
so-
help. Does he still
I-
get inspiration?
I
He
know.
help with
He
that.
did most
He
of
did
it.
a-
He
he
did
did do
most
most
I'm
of
just
it.
kidding. I'm just teasing.
Yeah.
Yeesh,
Yeah.
God, never
All right, I
mind.
can do a minus D4 for Sterling.
Do it. You
Damn.
won't.
All right, go ahead.
Do it.
Get a
You
minus
won't.
D4.
I'll take
On your
it.
next roll, you have to do a minus
Oh,
D4.
the next. Oh, that's
Yep.
gonna be fun. Okay. All right. I'll do it. Bet.
All
I'm into
right,
it.
there you
Let's
go.
do it.
All right. So pretty much, so that's pretty much where we left off. We have the night watch with Sterling, Q, Jaren, and Seven. As the rest of the party kind of settles in for the nappies,
Nap?
nappies, settling in for the night.
Debatedly.
And the four of you kind of settle in, kind of watching, and I will need you guys to make perception checks for me.
Okay.
Got it. Oh wait. Oh, that was a fast roll then.
Whoop. Hang on.
Whoa.
I typed that wrong.
Uh,
I don't know if this works like this. Is that right? Yeah.
I missed the block. Oh my
All right,
god.
10.
Great.
Oh. All right, 15. Oh, disadvantage for Jaren. Can't see in the dark. Same with 7.
Dang it. We don't have a fire going?
Okay, where's that
I mean-
dancing lights?
Fire is by your camp. You're looking outside of your
Uh-huh.
camp.
Man.
Yeah,
So,
logic,
see-
homie, logic.
All right.
10. 10 for Jaren.
All right. 7 is the one who's aware. Alrighty.
My pupils are black.
Don't know why they always let
Damn.
Jaren do the night watch.
Jerry, you're the one who freaking
He volunteered.
No one says anything, so he goes.
All right. So, you guys are kind of looking around. It's pretty quiet. It's also kind of cold. And you guys can all see your breath, even though with the fire. And it doesn't seem like there's really anything out there that you can notice.
Are we all just
Hmm.
sitting together or like standing?
Mhm.
What are we doing?
We shitting together?
You're shitting together? Yeah.
Sitting.
Well, you tell me what you guys are doing.
We shitting.
No. No. Actually, I bet the party would shit together.
What?
No.
It'd be the boys,
I would
it'd
not.
be the boys together and the girls
It's just the
together.
The boys.
Damn.
No, the girls
Damn.
have some
Yeesh.
decency. Thank you.
Oh,
Dang.
fine. Damn, not true homies yet, I
Well.
see. Okay, anyways.
Would you short?
Oh my god.
All right, Seven's
what they
gonna improve his ability to see.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna start lighting up any nearby rocks
By tossing.
Oh.
and toss them.
Can I make you have a strength check for that?
What the fuck?
You toss those rocks. I want to see how far you can throw.
Seven, need some help with that?
No,
Okay.
I'm a strong boy.
Alright, yeah?
Wait, oh,
Nice strength. Nice strength.
Oh
Nice
I'm gonna-
strength.
oh my God.
Man.
Dragon. One
That's embarrassing.
Strength.
Right. Yeah,
17
7.
technically.
Done this before. You're a pro at this, and you're just chucking them away. You actually get one. You can hit on Sterling if you want to.
I could hit Sterling,
You can hit
Well,
Sterling.
specifically Sterling.
Yes.
Specifically Sterling.
but he's sitting next to me.
Yeah, you can go hit him if you want to.
Dang, you gonna throw
Okay.
a rock at him?
Dang.
Or Jared.
It's up to you. Or
Um,
Q's right there too.
Just throwing to
Um,
the side.
I don't need to throw rocks at anybody.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
All right. Character
But I
improvement.
will light up a leaf and put it on Sterling's head.
Oh.
It's burning.
What? Is it actually on fire? I thought it was just glowing.
No.
Light up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
light up. I'm
Hey.
lighting it up.
Oh, 7! No! That's dangerous. Sterling pats it
Are we
out.
still setting up right now?
The night watch just started.
Oh, we are set up now.
Yeah.
There's no danger around us.
Danger.
Well, if it's safe, should we do some training?
Yes.
Oh, speaking of
Let's-
training, 7.
Yeah.
You fix a lot of things. And you're handy with tools, yes.
Yeah.
Um,
I can't
And
fix
you're
that crooked
the-
smile though.
as the business owner of Feather and Talon and Nail.
It's
Get it
feather and
right?
Nails.
Yeah, you don't even know my business name.
Exactly.
I need
I
to
was
ask a question.
wondering if you would take me on as an apprentice.
Oh yeah? Where's your papers?
My papers?
Yeah.
What papers are we talking about here?
You know, the type that tells me what you're good at.
A
What's it
resume.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the word.
yes.
Just send in your application with your resume and your contacts.
I
Needs a cover letter
sent
too.
you that. I sent you that earlier. I thought you got it.
Excuse me?
Gaslight gatekeep girl boss.
Yeah, let me insight this.
You want an insight? Okay.
Can I do? I'm gonna roll a to Jen
Deception.
secretly. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Let me look at that. You know, he seems like he really did send those papers in. Kind of confused. Why haven't you
Yeah.
received them?
I guess they got lost in transit. We'll just have to wait for them to show up, I guess. You're out of luck.
Can't we just?
Expedite
know.
the process?
Yeah.
Alright, build something.
What would you like me to build?
I don't know. Show me your creativity. We need creativity in my business. Right, Sterling?
Yeah.
There's a reason I chose you to be my right-hand man.
Sure.
You know what, Sterling? You make something too. Show Jaren how it's done.
Yeah, what do you want me to make, boss?
Didn't you just hear me? Be creative.
Okay. Someone's gonna look around. Oh no.
So you're looking around with your 10 perception. It's
Oh
overcast.
no, it was not 10
There-
for Sterling. It
Mine's
was
10.
4.
That's for Jaren.
It was
Oh, it's
4.
4. Okay, so you got pretty much. So yeah, looking around, there you don't really see too much. It's overcast. There's a bunch of trees. You see kind of the looming shadow of Q as she's kind of focused, her eye line kind of looking outwards, kind of almost kind of. You see her tilt her head a little bit towards you guys, but she seems like she's still trying to focus on watching out for everything. And you see the fire at the center of the camp crackling away. The only source of heat so far for your camp.
Okay, so since Sterling doesn't see anything, he's going to pull out his journal, and he's going to rip out a blank page, and he's then going to fold it into a paper hat.
All right, make a performance check for that.
Mayoral guide me. He's gonna give himself guidance. You said performance?
Performance. Jaren, what are you making?
Oops, that's too.
I'm gonna walk up to 7 and be like, "Here, I have something made right here." And he kind of reaches by 7's head, and and as he pulls his hand back, in his palm is going to be a minor a minor illusion of a little bird.
Usually?
Let me
Your
made-
your paper hat. It's actually pretty well done.
He's gonna add a pressed flower onto it and then put it on 7's head.
What do you think, 7?
Oh,
There you go, boss.
this is the ingenuity I'm looking for. Although I don't know how we could do. I don't know how we'd use this in our, my business for like construction. I guess this could be like employee uniform. Thanks, Sterling.
Presentation is so important when you're running a business.
If Jaren passes, you could make one for him too, I guess. He's gonna need one.
All right.
Wait, so what Jaren make?
Minor illusion to little bird in his hand.
That's not really making any. How'd you make that?
Uh-oh.
How can I share my secrets if I'm not even employed or like an apprentice?
That is fair. Trade secrets.
Yeah, but I didn't even see you like do anything. How did I know you like didn't just pick that up off the floor? Is it alive? Is it moving? What is...
It's not moving.
Yeah, I don't know what you want me to do with that.
Presentation. Presentation's important.
Ah,
Just think about a future customer seeing what a lovely bird.
that's why I'm there.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. How silly of me.
Yeah. Jaren, you're gonna have to come back another time. Your entry is denied.
Damn.
Denied.
Dang.
Dang. What if
Anyways.
I
But if you what?
What if I call in a reference?
A ref? What? Who are you gonna call? Calling somebody?
You see this kind of smile on Jaren, and he's like, I could call Heath.
What?
Oh, damn.
Did he make things? What do you need to call Heath for?
My reference for
For
my
what?
papers.
You know, I don't even care about your papers anymore, Jaren. Why'd you make a bird? Here, let me hold it.
Okay.
You reach for the bird,
What does it do?
and your hand goes right through. It's just an illusion.
Oh, you cheated. You know
I
what?
made it.
No,
Technically.
No, you have to use your blood, sweat, and tears, and most importantly, wood. Technically, this hat is made from a tree. I
All
will
right,
accept
Seven.
it as wood.
How about I make you something by morning?
Yeah, you do that. On the other hand, here, throw these at me. And he's gonna hand both you and Sterling wooden daggers.
Oh, time for training?
How can I train if I'm busy making stuff, Seven? Nope,
What?
I'm busy.
Alright, well, Sterling, you're on duty.
All right.
Looks like Jan's gonna get left in the dust.
You're not gonna freak out if I hit you again this time, will you?
What are you talking about?
Okay.
Alright, give me your best shot.
All right. Are you ready?
Ready for what?
For me to try and throw this at you. You're gonna dodge it, right? Please tell me you're gonna
ho-
dodge it.
I hope.
Okay. All right. Here goes.
Just aim.
Oh
just
my
aim.
God.
Just aim like you're trying to kill me.
That's a 21 to hit.
7, are you trying to dodge?
Only whatever comes natural.
So, because he's
it
taking the
natural to
dodge
dodge?
action, that means you do it at disadvantage.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 9. Oh, thank God.
Yep, that misses. That
Perfect.
misses. 7 dodges.
Are you trying to hit me?
Yeah, I mean, you dodged so well.
Yeah, it comes natural. Here, do another one, but aim like you're trying to kill me.
Okay.
But that's an expression.
I know.
You've heard of that, right?
I wouldn't try to kill you.
You know what an expression is, right, or Sterling?
Yes, I know what an expression is.
All right, kill me.
No, okay.
But don't kill me for real.
I know.
But feel free to act like you're trying to take my life.
No.
It's in your hands.
Okay.
Seize it.
Yes, natural 1. Yeah. I know. I'm scared.
How am I ever going to get better if you throw like that?
You're dodging so well. I don't know what you're talking about. You've gotten better at dodging, obviously.
Yeah, but I need to feel like my life's on the line. Here, do you know what? Let's go back to using real knives.
No. No, we're not doing that. That's a bad idea. You just have to use your imagination a bit. Be a bit creative, as a founder of Feather and Nail. Gotta use your creativity and really think about, imagine that these wooden daggers are real daggers.
Or maybe I make a machine that can throw them better than you.
Oh.
And then you can also dodge with them. That's a great idea, Sterling.
I mean,
soon enough you're going to be dodging too.
I do need a bit more dodging training. Unless you want to swap.
Oh,
I could try dodging.
That's a great idea.
Okay.
That's a great idea.
All right. You guys kind of switch around.
These stupid fucking boys. I hate them.
All right, 7. Roll at disadvantage.
Yep, Sterling taking the dodge action. He's serious business. He's training. Me not knowing my boy's AC. I think it's 15. Okay.
All right.
Fuck yeah, you hit.
Yep. Is this with a wooden dagger?
Yeah.
All right, so it doesn't do any damage, but it does smack Sterling right into like the side of his torso.
Good job, 7. All
I
right.
still got it.
All right, another.
All right. Last one, and then I have other things to do. 15.
That misses.
Damn.
Same roll as AC is a miss. Pretty sure that's what we had. All my post-it notes are
Ah,
gone.
Yeah,
we
that
really
misses.
always forget.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
misses.
it's misses. Okay, and then it's the opposite for saves. I think. Yeah. Haha! I dodged that one.
Hmm.
Good try though, 7. That was close.
Maybe I could use a real one this time.
Wait, hang on now.
Remember, Sterling, your life is on the line.
hang on, 7.
I'm gonna throw my
You
real
don't have
return.
to do this.
My return knife.
All right, Sterling is still gonna dodge.
All right, go use your real knife.
I forget, since this one has like that magical property,
Mm-hmm.
does I add a +1 to hit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll add 1 to whatever you roll.
Yeesh. Yeah.
Oh.
Aha.
See how much better it is when your life's on the line?
I mean, I dodged the other one, the last one, just fine. I don't think we
Yeah,
need
real knife.
I don't know if we really need to add that kind of risk to our training.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna.
Okay.
Every now and then. You know, wooden knife, real knife!
Well, okay. If you say so.
Keeps the senses heightened.
All right. So, do you guys continue throwing knives?
Yeah, I guess so.
Uh,
Oh, no,
all right.
unless 7's doing something else.
I
Unless
mean,
someone's...
you could kind of do that, I guess.
All right.
Without.
So, for the rest of this night watch, so we don't go back and forth all the time, you guys do continue throwing knives at each other, hoping to improve your guys' decks. Jaren all kind of focused in on kind of making his wooden craft for 7 for his approval, while Q sits there at looking outside, a little bit of her brow furled as the intended people that's supposed to watch with her are busy doing other things.
We're so
A bunch of
responsible.
And the night progresses into the second watch. Who is going to be on the second watch here?
I could do it.
All right, Zoe. Anybody
Yes.
else? All right, Makaria.
Makara beat up.
All right. I believe Cal will also be up for this one as well.
All right, all right.
Mm-hmm. So pretty much, is there anybody else who would want to be on Night Watch before I move on?
Mm.
All right. Sweet. All right. So, Zoe and Makaria and Cal, I need you guys all to roll perception checks.
Okay.
Let me get to the channel.
Alrighty.
Can we say my favorite
21.
perception?
All right. 21's really good. All right.
Pasting. Paste. What we get?
All right.
17, but
17.
mine
Also
passive is
really
higher.
good. Yeah.
My passive's
Yeah.
20.
All right. So pretty much, I will say you two kind of with the watch and you guys are looking around, you are pretty observant with what's going on. You hear the faint rustling of grass from the wind, and it's fairly quiet tonight. But you do hear the occasional hoot of an owl or maybe some kind of small woodland critter kind of rustling through the trees. With all your guys' perception, you also notice that Cal himself is as even though he was there volunteer for night watch, he himself wasn't really paying too much attention. He seems to be more kind of lost in thought. All right, for this night watch, what do you guys want to do?
Definitely keep looking out into the area, but I may try and ask what is weighing so heavily on Cal's mind.
All right. So after kind of surveying, and you're pretty confident that, it seems like at the moment everything is peaceful, you kind of walk over to Cal and ask him the question, and he kind of goes, he's like, oh, sorry, was I being obvious that... Sorry, my bad.
Zoe shrugs. I tend to notice many things. I can pretend not to if you'd like.
It's all right. There's been a lot on my mind, and I wasn't necessarily, I guess, in the right headspace for tonight's watch. I apologize. I'm usually a lot more on task, but there's
Well, that is what a
been...
team is for. We can shore each other up in this case. If you need to lessen the amount of your duties this eve, all you need to do is say.
I appreciate that. It's been nice not being on my own for a while. Due to my job, I do get to travel on my own, and it is nice to just have that time to rely on somebody else, but...
I'm coming to enjoy it much as well. I had been in solitude for some time before I met up with
No.
my companions.
Yeah, it's been... These past 2 days have been quite the trip. I did not expect to fight a dragon when I said I was gonna go and catch up with my with Cyril. But it's... I'm glad she's found a really good group with you guys.
How loud are they speaking?
He's not trying to hide any of
Yeah,
this.
Okay.
we're just talking.
All right.
Mhm.
Makara makes like an insight check on him to see how he's doing.
All right, yeah, go ahead, make an insight check.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She rolled a
All right.
19.
19.
There we go.
He seems to be kind of shaken up by the dragon fight, it seems to be. Which you're kind of surprised to, because he seemed like he really enjoyed kind of fighting with, the dragon, the adrenaline.
Yes.
But it seems like something with the aftermath kind of really bothered him. And he seemed to be all throughout the day kind of hungover from drinking. And it seems
Damn.
like he's kind of, with that new sober night, he's been kind of finally seems to be facing some of his concerns that have been plaguing him.
Arya is fidgeting with the ivory bat necklace that she has.
Mm-hmm.
As she looks at him and she says, "Does the thought of death bother you?"
No, not necessarily. It's more of what causes death. I think death is a natural thing, and I'm very familiar with death. But I think it's more of ruminating on actions. And
Ah,
I feel like he kind of laughs about it. Feel like I've been a tad bit reckless as of late. And it's making me think on some past few things and mistakes.
Lucaria kind of like does a not like a laugh, but like
Mhm.
a chuckle because she's like you are like she thinks she's young basically, or this way of thinking is young.
Yeah. Yeah. He seems like he is fairly young, and he seems like he's not necessarily as an elf. He's
Yes.
experienced years a lot
Mhm.
slowly as the other,
Yeah.
races here. But he seems like he has been through a lot,
Mhm.
and he has that air of like he's definitely experienced quite a bit of stuff. And you get the feeling that he's kind of has always been this young at heart energy, and he seems to be very much kind of thinking about a little bit of his past and how he's been thinking of how maybe his recklessness and his personality has kind of gone into shit in a way. Even though he is still younger than Cyril, but he does seem like he's definitely not a stranger to life.
Yes.
And
Lucaria like
mhm.
smiles and she's like, Hal, what
Hmm?
fun is life without a bit of recklessness?
Honestly, I thoroughly enjoy life and having a little bit of fun with it, but not at the cost of others. And I
Have your recklessness cost lives of others?
well, not the lives, but livelihoods.
Now, if I were to say what I was really thinking, would come off rude.
I mean, sometimes it's better to say what's on your mind.
I
But
should probably bite my tongue.
was it really that insulting?
Yes.
I mean, I guess if you there is that old proverb, I guess if you don't have anything nice to say, I guess don't say anything, but um he kind of laughs a little bit. Um
I am
maybe
trying to practice some restraint.
you know, same. Same.
Vicarious looks at Zoe.
Well, now you got me curious.
Indeed.
What were you
I
gonna
wouldn't know.
say?
Well, I don't. If you don't care for the lives of others, they're just, you know, crossfire, casualties of your action. But
You know, in a way, I see that point of view. Um, I think when you care about certain people, and you've built up a relationship, then that becomes insulting, but I mean, to be fair, when you see a stranger do something stupid because of their own actions And
Survival of the fittest.
survival of the fittest. You know, I can see where that
It is funny.
it is correct. It's just when you don't mean to hurt the people who you're close to. It does have that weight to it.
I suppose I can't relate yet.
You'd be surprised how it creeps up on you.
I suppose attachments are difficult.
But, I mean, that is the way you connect to people. And I do feel...
I kind of cringed at the word connecting people. Visibly.
He kind of smiles a little bit on that, and he goes, I guess everybody's comfort levels are different, but I think even if we want to or not, we develop relationships with people, and like I said, it sometimes sneaks up on you.
I would not dwell too much on the past, at which you can't change. If you distract yourself, you might miss what's coming.
Yep. I think that is definitely fair. Yeah, I mean, in a way, I guess it is distracting me from the dangers out here. And he kind of gestures out into the open and kind of laughs a little bit. He's like, yeah, maybe I'll try to be a bit more present for our safety. He kind of laughs a little bit about it.
Yes, that would be appreciated. So while you're aware,
Mm-hmm.
tell me what you know about Albus Alcor.
Oh, let me see what he does know about Elvis Alcor. Okay. He kind of goes,
They're trying to beat.
yeah. He kind of goes and he goes, well, I've definitely heard of the name. He is a big leagues in Waterdeep. He's in terms of his connections, he's very elusive and not really of him is known. He's kind of, from the rumors say, a bit of a recluse. And I mean, I've never seen him. I've never really interacted with him. But from some of what my family and those who I work with know, he is kind of a bit of a prodigy. He's achieved a lot for his age and uh, accomplished much, but I think not very much known about him and who he is, other than he's more for himself. And I mean, I've talked to a few people and they say he's very focused on his work.
And he is human.
Oh, no. He
No?
is an owlin.
A Alan?
Mm-hmm. It's a owl person.
Oh, owl person. Okay,
Mhm.
owl. Makari jots this down.
Yeah.
She says,
Mhm.
is there any rumors of things he might like?
I mean, everybody knows he spends all his time in his private library. So,
I suppose
my guess is he likes books.
books. Well then. I guess I do have some books. Karya only have books on necromancy.
I mean, you could have all types of things in a library.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but we have an audience with him once we reach Waterdeep.
Really? Really? I heard he hardly takes visitors.
We had some circumstances, with our
Yeah.
party, so
Must be some pretty extreme circumstances. He really doesn't take audiences for many things.
good to know. Well, Cyril will be joining us for that.
Oh, well, gotta have to admit I'm a little jealous, but that's pretty impressive that you guys have able to score an audience with Alcor.
I'm just trying to gather some knowledge on him as to not offend him while we
Well,
request his help.
I mean, I think that is definitely very smart, getting some intel before you go and meet somebody who's pretty well established.
Yes. And the ask is quite large. So, gifting books, maybe. Try to jot this down.
In Waterdeep, we need to buy books.
Yeah. Uh, well,
Uh,
thank you for your insight, I suppose.
yeah, no, I'm glad I can be of some help. Um, and
What do you think of the undead?
I mean, they're pretty unique. I mean, I've fought a bit of undead. Uh, they are actually around in a few parts of Waterdeep, so uh they're I mean, if you go into certain places, there is a portion of Waterdeep that has been uh affected by the spell plague, and that's created a lot of undead.
A
So
spell plague?
yeah, spell plague. It was
Spell
a
plague, okay.
huge thing that was happening thousands and thousands of years ago.
Thousands of years ago.
And basically, it was this huge calamity that uh, basically affected of old magic.
Oh,
Um, uh, and from make a Arcana check, if you can, kind of from your research of what the spell plague is.
okay. 23.
23. Okay. So the spell plague is basically um there was this huge battle between the gods
Mm.
and like old magic, and that has caused kind of like a bit of a calamity upon various parts of the realm. And because of how destructive and powerful this magic was, it kind of left a curse upon certain parts of the land, and those are called the spell plague. And so basically there's, depending on what was left behind by this, causes some
Mhm.
effects, and sometimes it's undead. A lot of people believe the Mirror of Dead Men was caused by the spell plague, but it's basically in a way a corruption of the land.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Makari ponders about this. I wonder if that's why the land I was on previously to meeting this group constantly had undead.
Maybe it could be possible. I mean, I don't know.
There were
I don't know
many.
much
It
about
was
magic.
a interesting study
Yeah.
and a constant war.
Okay. I mean, that sounds familiar.
Familiar.
familiar. I mean, I've done my studies. I know a little bit of the history of Waterdeep, but yeah, I mean, usually those are areas where you try to avoid. That's as far as I know. It's very dangerous.
Oh, I was hired as a mercenary to guard certain morgues, so it was unnecessary.
Well, in that respect, not many people can handle the undead.
They are quite fascinating. Quite indeed.
All right. And as the night progresses, not too much really kind of happens. You guys were in luck. Nothing really too suspicious happens. And you guys had really good perception rolls, so you guys were pretty aware of what's happening. But the night progresses and the sun starts kind of coming up. You really can't see the sun. It's still very much overcast, and you see a bit of frost left behind on some of the trees and grass. It seems like it's going to be another pretty cool day, but morning comes too. All right. Who awakens in this morning?
Jaren would.
Jaren, you're awake. All
Oh, damn, I
right.
was muted.
You were
Seven
muted?
as well.
7
Billy
as
Boy
well?
gets the worm.
Cyril's up.
Yeah.
All right.
Sterling's waking up too, but he's gonna go do his morning prayer
Morning
off on this
prayers.
side. Yeah.
All right. All right. All right. So as you guys prepare for the morning and everything, anything you guys want to do for these final preparations before travel?
Akari just asks Zoe for berries.
The daily berries.
Daily berries.
Jaren's gonna bring what he made to 7.
All right. So 7.
I hand out berries. Sorry, my headphones fell out of my head.
No, you're good.
No
You're good.
worries.
So 7, you kind of as you're kind of picking up everything that you've slept in and putting it, shoving it back into your bag, Jaren kind of walks up to you with something in his hand. And you see this wooden object. And you look at it and it's not pretty. It's not
Hmm.
pretty.
Stuck
And
together with
it's
like tree sap and sticks and leaves.
What's it supposed to be?
make an intelligence check.
Damn.
An intelligence check?
Yeah, an intelligence check.
How good can he recognize this?
He tried really
Oh my
hard.
God,
Jaren tried really
one.
hard.
Oh,
Had a
You,
critical
it
failure.
is so fucked up. You can't even tell.
It is art.
Darren,
this.
Darren, you shouldn't have.
This art is in the eye of the beholder.
So, what do you think?
You shouldn't have.
The
Wait,
rest of
really?
you kind of looking and seeing, and it looks like a 5th grader, like somebody who was like a child made it.
What?
Jaren, you made that?
What is it?
I tried
make
really
it?
hard on it.
Did you make it or did you find it?
I made
Maybe-
it. I made it. I worked all night on it.
Your night would have
Jeez.
been better spent sleeping.
I agree.
Oh my gosh, he's crushing his hopes and dreams.
Can you tell us what it is?
Sterling's off doing his prayer. He's not there.
Can you tell the class what it is?
Can you show? Can you show the
Jaren tried
class?
making a birdhouse.
Oh my god.
Oh.
It does not look like a
Jaren.
birdhouse.
What
It
would it
doesn't
look
look like a
like?
birdhouse. It's a bunch of sticks stuck together and leaves. He
I-
tried really hard though.
I'm sure.
I feel bad for any bird that has to live in this.
Karen, you're wasting the resources of nature.
Yeah.
I appreciate your efforts.
What am I
Maybe you
supposed to
should
do?
take a rest.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Cal looks at it. He goes, "At least you tried."
Yes, Jaren, you tried really hard.
Yes, you did a very good job, Jaren.
Akara
Yep.
nods very slowly.
None of these good you did hard is helping him. He's kind of sad.
Oh,
He's like, "Oh, I mean,
Jaren, you are so great at magical, you know.
Cal,
Good.
Cal looks at it. He goes, "Did you at least learn something from making it?
I
Like
think he learned
that you
that
can
this isn't
use
his craft.
that you can at least use for next time?" Everything is a learning process.
Maybe buy an instruction manual next time.
Maybe buy something that's already built.
Oh.
you're the one who said build something, Seven."
Yeah,
You know,
well,
practice makes perfect.
Yes.
you fixed the wagon with me. I didn't think. What
I've
is this
fixed a lot of
again?
things. I've never built anything.
It looks like a
before.
piece of shit.
To be fair, Jaren, if I were to make a birdhouse, I would have given up.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Period.
Period.
I thought she was gonna say more.
No, just
That was awesome.
how's it?
Karen, I don't know if you can help in my business. Why do you want to be a part of it anyways?
I just thought if I learned how to build stuff too, I could do a little bit more.
Why don't you just do what you're good at?
Jaren, you're doing enough. Now pack up so we can go.
Clearly, clearly you could leave the building to me.
Where did Sterling go?
Just praying.
He's coming back.
He's finishing up his bird. This is so horrible. Like, goddamn. I'm dying.
Lucaria does like this sad back pat on Jaren while she passes him.
Yes.
So
Both Cyril and Makaria are giving him back pats. It's okay.
Jaren,
Ah.
instead of making birdhouses, question mark. Why don't you just make music or something? You do that, right?
right,
Oh my
that's
God.
a skill no one has
What?
here.
Sorry, I'm not there. I'm not a player. I can't say this.
No, you can't.
Huh?
Stop.
Should I do it as Cal?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
All right. Cal kind of turns over to Jaren. He goes, "Well, why did you try to make this for Seven?"
Well, I thought like he would like it. Like
You'd like it? Well,
You thought I would like this?
why don't you make
You're
a
always-
song for Seven?
Yeah, talk about my great deeds. Beep, beep, beep.
Well, then
Is he peeping like for real?
he's peeping.
Ah!
That's
why you made him a
turning
birdhouse.
into a bird. Bird,
Oh.
bird, not man
Bird,
bird.
bird.
I thought
Uh,
I don't.
boy
Maybe you
bird.
could put like your little bird chestnut in it.
Oh, if I'm gonna put them in something, I'm gonna put them in something nice. And I could make that myself. Stick to what you
Too
know.
honest for his own.
Sterling rejoins you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on?
You see a bunch of kindlewood in Jaren's hands.
Oh.
Oh, are we starting another fire? We're leaving.
Sterling, that's not. No.
Huh?
No, it's fine.
This would probably
Huh?
burn pretty well, actually. It even has sap on it.
What?
Cyril whispers in Sterling's ear, it's supposed to be a birdhouse.
Oh, what? Oh, I mean, that was a joke. It's a lovely birdhouse.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry. He like whispers back to Cyril, like trying to like cover his mouth so Jared can't see that he's like saying sorry to Cyril.
It's done. It's done now.
Oh god. Oh gods. Okay.
Well, Jaren, maybe we could leave this here and a bird can, pick up where you left off.
I don't think a bird wants that.
Oh.
Well, if you're asking me.
You never
asked
know.
me?
They might.
This is
They just might.
It's fine.
All right, well, nobody wants this, right?
I'll take it. I could.
No, you don't. No, it's okay. And
You don't
Jared
want it.
is gonna grab it. You don't want it.
Wait, how did Jared get rid of it?
He's gonna go and he's gonna. Do we have the leftover like fire pit?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Okay. He's gonna throw it in there.
It's funny you do that as
He's gonna
as
do
lo-
it. He's gonna hold it for a little bit because he's like, he worked hard on it.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna toss into the fire.
You
Yeah.
toss it into kind of like the smoldering, like kind of embers of what was left of the fire. Lola kind of comes over and kind of kicks dirt into it and kind of pushes it down. And she goes, "Are we ready to go?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think we're all pretty ready. Let's
All
go on.
right.
Jaren's kind of looking at the fire pit for a bit. Goes to pee pee.
Goes to pee all sad, hunched over, dragging
Right.
his
So what's
feet.
what's the travel order for you guys?
I'll lead the way.
Who's in the wagon?
Cyril.
Cyril.
She's.
All right.
Yeah.
She's in the
Yeah.
wagon.
She's in the wagon.
Car's like, Jern should go to the wagon today. He didn't sleep all night because he was up making craft.
Oh man.
Oh.
Jared, do you go to the wagon?
I guess.
Sterling will take a horse. It doesn't matter which one.
Great.
Also,
Who's gonna take
Right.
PP?
Oh.
I can always ride PP.
All right,
named
Seven, you
him
gonna ride
after all.
PP? Actually, if you've ridden PP before, you can
Oh,
ride
yeah.
PP. You actually can ride PP. All right, because I was gonna
I'm
say
right,
anybody other than Seven would have to make an animal handling check.
Dang.
I probably
So-
be great at that though.
Yeah.
Yeah. that's
Alrighty, so we
Good
have Zoe would be really good at it too. She has
Yeah.
she's really good with animals.
Makes sense. She's a
Yeah.
druid.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right.
John's
So-
probably good at it too.
You guys get ready for kind of preparing for travel, and you get onto your horse. Those who get into the wagon get into the wagon, and you prepare your day for travel. And you guys kind of travel, and it's pretty cold. It's pretty windy. And it is kind of gray. There's a little bit of a like kind of muted colors as you guys are traveling down. And you guys kind of travel for a little bit, and it's. Are you guys paying attention?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, make
I'm
perception checks.
perceiving.
Yeah.
Winter.
15.
All right. 15. All right.
27.
Dang.
13.
So as you guys are traveling, Seven and Macaria, looking down the path, and it's pretty open. You see a little bit of the forest that you guys in mountains traveling kind of open up.
You're cutting off a little bit, Jen.
Yeah, it's been 30
All right.
minutes.
It's been 30
All right.
minutes.
You told you. It's 30 minutes.
Wow.
Every 30 minutes, Jen starts getting cut out by Discord.
Yeah.
You guys have been traveling for a bit, and because you guys are getting closer to the coast, it's actually kind of like opening up a little bit. I mean, there's still the heavy looming mountains of the Sword mountains right next to you. But looking down the path, you start seeing some other people traveling on the other side, heading in your direction.
Makaria has her hood up, so she couldn't see that well, but she is behind Seven.
All right.
Other people.
Sterling's gonna make sure his amulet is not visible.
All right.
Someone's gonna puff up.
As you guys get closer, you guys notice that this is a pretty big group of people. You see 4 carts and several people on horses.
Caravan.
Fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have any like distinguishing like clothes or
Yeah,
any, like,
actually,
symbols?
I
I mean, I don't think
use-
Sterling would notice this just because he rolled so fucking bad, but you know, the other two might.
You
passively catches something.
make a history check.
Oh, 15.
Okay.
Oh
Girl, you don't know shit.
This
You
is what
don't know
happens.
shit.
This is what happens when you raise in a town like Sterling's, okay?
Should I try?
No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes
Mhm.
sense.
Someone's just drooling over there.
He's going, oh god, there's people, there's people.
Does
Kicking his
Seven with
belly button.
amnesia know anything?
18.
18. Okay, so you guys recognize for Makaria and Zoe that the carts themselves are unmarked, and they're specifically unmarked for a reason. And the mercenaries who seem to be traveling paralleling on either side of the carts, they seem to have a crest of a mercenary group that belongs to Waterdeep. You don't know what type of mercenary group they belong to, but it does look like it belongs to a certain family or crest within Waterdeep, from what you guys know.
Can anyone in the wagon see or no?
You guys can when you guys get closer after a few more minutes as they're getting closer, you guys noticing the rest of your party seeming to be a little bit more on edge, take a look out. Cyril, you'll notice this as definitely it's a off branch of the Waterdeep Guard. These guys are specifically in charge of, like missions and mercenary groups, but they are tied within the Waterdeep Guard. And they have connections to a few kind of elites within Waterdeep, but they're very like vague in a terms.
Oh.
So yeah. And as you guys are kind of traveling, you could see, all of you guys can see that they are very much alert and they're looking at you guys with a lot of caution. You could even see a few of them kind of even putting a hand on the hilt of a crossbow as they kind of walk past you guys. A few of them eyeing you very suspiciously.
Seven's gonna wave at them.
They do not wave back.
Hello.
Are we
don't
already
seem
passing
on
by
back.
them, or are we just like
You guys are now
approaching?
kind of coming to the point where you guys are approaching.
Sterling's just gonna smile and nod.
They do not react.
That's fine.
They just continue to eye you very suspiciously.
Yeah,
It
she
seems
just
we're
keep moving.
hearing we're a bit closer to approaching the city.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Did Cyril
And-
say that like?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't we be dressed up like that?
So you guys kind of pass by. You see actually a few of them kind of towards the end of the caravan continue to watch you again, hands on the hilt of their crossbows. Continuing to watch you guys suspiciously as you guys kind of part ways on the other side.
I'm looking at
Where do you
them
think they're
just as
going?
sus.
You kind of see one of them kind of scrunch their face as they're trying to intimidate you a little bit.
I just have to hiss at him as I walk by.
Cyril.
You kind of see him he kind of grabs
Oh my
the hilt
God.
of the crossbow a little bit more tighter, and you can see him looking at you a little bit as he kind of follows, but he's kind of watching your body language and seeing if he's kind of, you can see he's processing if he needs to engage or not.
These
He
guys
just needs to
are
not dish it out or can't take it. That's all.
they're so serious.
Makaria gestures her hand as if she's
She's what? He cut out.
like waving them to go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, like shoo.
He's like,
Yeah.
you guys are good. You need to don't mind us. And after a few more tense minutes, you guys watch as they disappear from view, kind of traveling in the direction that you came.
Oy.
They're
Oh,
mercenaries.
I don't know
we
what
should have
that is
robbed
about.
Not
them.
very much.
No, we should not have. It's a good thing that they didn't find us.
Smuggling.
Interesting. What?
Or smuggling.
What?
No.
That's
We're
our
not
story.
smuggling anything.
That's what I'm gonna tell the guards.
No, you should not tell the guards
We
that.
definitely
at
should not.
See,
tell
how
the
loud
guards
is he
that.
saying this? Like, is he by the cart?
No, they're already out of view.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone asks, we're smuggling.
No.
No.
7.
I heard a group the other day talk about smuggling.
What?
What group?
I don't know, those people. I'm sure I heard them.
Who are you?
Smuggling
Are-
people or
Were
what?
you
No,
dreaming?
no.
Was that
I
back
heard-
at Amphale?
I don't know. I just heard people talk about smuggling at some point, and I thought that sounded fun.
Well,
When?
don't talk about that to anyone.
Yeah, especially not the
That is
guards
not
at
a-
Waterdeep. We don't want to
They're-
get like
That
stopped
is not a
at the.
good word.
Yeah.
to
Hello,
say.
sir. I'll be like, hello, sir. We're smuggling nothing suspicious here. And they'll let us right in.
No.
Please don't do anything
Let's
that could
not
catch
do-
the guards' attention. I beg of you.
Yeah, we don't want their eyes on us.
All
If
right.
only I
Then,
could cut out your tongue, but I
then,
cannot.
then instead, I'll say, hello, we're criminals.
No.
Sterling kind of
Mm,
shoots a glare at Makaria for what she said.
Or you can keep your beak shut.
Oh, don't somebody have silence?
What?
Actually,
Hey, but silence is stationary. You guys are
Ah.
traveling.
Dang.
it just passes by the.
He just passes by.
When you pass the guard.
I'm sure we could figure out some sort of distraction.
Hello, guard. I'm dangerous.
The Sterling kind of pulls his horse a bit closer to Makaria and kind of says quietly, I'm sure we could figure out some sort of distraction for 7 so we don't have to deal with this.
That would be wise.
Hello,
We
sir.
wouldn't want to mess up our meeting.
Yeah.
I've killed a man.
God damn.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I don't know where he gets this from.
I've literally,
I think he gets it from
killed.
Heath. He gets it from his dad. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. No, Sterling doesn't say that.
Good God.
No, but he will say, I think he gets it from Heath.
I guess it doesn't help that he's not as intelligent.
Hmm.
Excuse me? I heard that.
What? Who am I talking about?
I have no
Better be-
idea.
Better be Jaren. Where is that guy, anyways?
He's in the cart.
In the cart. Resting as he should.
You
Jaren, are
hear
you resting?
he's not. He's plucking at the lyre.
Oh,
I like to imagine it's out of tune.
Jared.
It like sounds super sad.
He's like hitting like random like little notes here and there.
Maybe he's making a song. Final.
Oh, is he making a jingle for Feather and Nail?
Alan the Nail, first of all.
What?
Second.
Did the name change?
What are you talking about? It's always been Talon the Nail.
No, it's been Feather and Nail since the beginning. What? When did it change?
You
As
must
your
have had a
employee,
weird-
I should have been informed of this.
You must have had a weird dream.
Oh.
It's weird because it's too close to his last name of Talon Feather, so it's not.
Yeah.
anything.
That's why he's even mixed it up himself
He's
before because of
switching
that.
That's the bit. That's the bit.
That's the bit. So
I don't even know what the original was anymore.
So it's Talon and Nail now?
It always has been.
Okay, all right. Sterling takes out his journal real quick and like you see him like scratching something out and rewriting it. Okay, all right.
Oh, since you're here, Sterling, I wouldn't have to talk loudly. I did talk to Cal about the wizard we're going to be seeing in Waterdeep,
Oh yeah.
Ibis Alcor. He says that he likes books.
Oh.
So, I was thinking maybe gifting him a book or something would be in good favor of us.
Yeah,
But
actually.
I have our necromancy books, and since you're the more or like blinks a second and tries to think of a word to describe Sterling.
Sterling's like just his eyes are trained on you, waiting for anything.
You're somewhat similarly inclined to this wizard.
Huh?
As a recluse, I'm saying.
Oh. Yeah.
Maybe
I
you would
suppose
have
so.
some interesting books that he may like.
About that.
Sterling's illiterate.
I don't have any books on me.
He doesn't know
I
how to
can't
read.
read.
He's not illiterate, but
Mr. 19.
you see, I didn't exactly bring a whole lot of my belongings with me when I left my hometown, so all I really
Oh.
have is my journal, which I suppose there could be some useful information for him if he's interested in like herbal remedies and like apothecary notes, but I don't
I
really
could also-
have any books.
I could give him a copy of our adventures so far.
Hmm,
You've been keeping note of our adventure?
Of course.
I could try
Someone
to
has
write
to tell
something.
him.
Well, I suppose.
Hmm. I don't know if he's really into religion.
What?
Hmm.
Maybe,
We could
maybe
always
you
do
could-
some shopping.
Right.
Hmm.
Sure.
I don't know how
I don't-
much I can help with that, but we could
Well,
try.
seeing that or hearing that he had a private library, I'm sure he've already scoured things in Waterdeep, which is why I was asking around. Since
Sterling,
you
maybe-
are
Oh, I
also
see.
a recluse.
Maybe you could give him that thing you wear around your neck.
No, I don't think that would be.
Wait, what?
Oh, no. She said no. I don't think that would be good.
No, wait. What did Seven say?
So maybe
He
you
wants
could give him that thing you wear around your neck.
Wait,
The thing Sterling wears around his neck.
the
Yeah.
amulet? Which
Yeah.
one?
The one with
Pokeball?
Willard.
There's the Pokeball, and then there's his amulet.
The Pokeball.
Are you talking about the
Uh-oh.
Pokeball with my dead girlfriend
Oh.
in it?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm not giving him this, especially not right now.
Well, there's history in that thing.
Morbid.
That's. We can figure out what to do with it when I find a solution to this.
Okay.
But for now, I'm not giving this away.
Ah,
You drive a hard bargain.
do you think we can find a way to transmutate the coin that Jaren carries?
I
Without
have that,
say
actually.
7 carries.
Jaren lost his Heath coin privileges.
Does Sterling know anything about, like...
Oh,
I feel
like
like that's out
that
of his
kind of
area of
stuff?
expertise.
Make an Arcana check. Or a religion check with disadvantage.
Ooh. I'll do Arcana. His religion actually isn't good.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my
That's
god!
a nat one!
Today, you have to say
Okay.
3
You know,
in a row.
I know. So many nat ones.
Yeah.
It's very on brand for Sterling, actually. He always rolls low.
You've never heard of
Critical.
anything about a body turning
It's-
into an object. This
Yeah.
is fucking
Uncharted
weird.
territory.
It's
You know,
weird.
I don't really know too much about that side of magic, but I feel like that might be just a little bit too risky. I would
Well-
hate to try something and end up messing up Heath's body forever.
I don't mean you, I meant the wizard.
Oh.
Well, we need a plan.
Hmm.
We can't just show up and say, hey, bring us to the astral plane, to the dead world, and not have a plan to bring him back.
True.
There's no
You-
way for him to go back into Jaren's body without goddess, whatever her name was.
Wait, with who?
Whatever the
Without
goddess is in
the goddess name.
Oh, Tamora.
Yeah.
I mean,
She's like,
unless we can...
I do not want to speak the words of their names. As in to, like, not call attention to them, I'm saying.
Sterling's so dumb. He's so dumb. You see his eyes widen a little bit.
I
Well-
definitely should have a plan,
Sure,
though.
that's fine.
Makari's right.
Yeah, Unless... we do
We
need to
beg.
figure out a way to get his body back to normal. But we also could try to ask him if there's any way to reverse this kind of celestial magic, if that's what this is.
Yes. Well, from Cal's insight last night, he is somewhat of a prodigy. And he's a bird person like Seven.
Oh, so
Oh.
I should talk to him. We have something that can relate.
Or an owl person. I don't know, I've never met one.
An owl person.
I want to meet him.
Hmm.
I haven't met
Another
another
bird
bird.
folk.
I haven't met another bird since 11. And 11 was a handful. I want to meet another cool bird. One that doesn't cause problems. But fixes our problems.
Yes, well, I'm just throwing ideas out there before we hit the city.
I guess we'll keep thinking on it. If anybody has any ideas, feel free to bring it up to the rest of the party.
Maybe he'll want something from us. And whatever it is, we have to say yes.
Maybe he might be able to already have an idea in mind for a solution to our problem.
Well, I'm not sure if he's gotten much information to really find a solution. I don't really know what was said.
Yeah, well, I'm sure after we explain the whole situation, and once he has a better idea of what's going on, maybe he'll be able to give us some ideas or point us in the right direction at the very least.
Hey, you know what? Dr. Sayers and their group's been to Waterdeep before, right? What if they know something?
About Ibis Elcor?
Yeah.
Where's
Or maybe they'll have an idea.
So they're kind of their typical positions, if you're asking where they are.
Sterling will scoot his horse closer to Loomis's then.
All right.
Loomis,
He goes, yeah. What's up?
do you happen to know about this Ibis Elcor owl person?
Let me see if he does. So he kind of thinks about it and he goes, "Isn't he that? I don't know. You guys mentioned him a bit. From what I've been getting, he's like some big wizard guy in Waterdeep. I mean, that's all I know. He's
Sterling,
never
ask
commissioned
Sayers.
anything from us from the Solidarity, so yeah, don't know much about him."
After Seven fucking calls out to Sterling, but Seven's like right there. He could ask her himself, but whatever. So he's gonna turn to Dr. Sayers.
She kind of looks down from the wagon at you guys and she goes, well, Ibis Elcor is definitely a man of the time from what I've been hearing. He's definitely have gone through some really big achievements from what I've been hearing, but I've it's been a bit of time since I've been in Waterdeep, and I haven't really interacted with a lot of mages from there in a long time. And he's a bit of a what do we say? A bit of a younger individual when it comes to the realm of mages, but he is, from what I've been hearing, well accomplished and he knows his stuff.
Should we go bearing gifts?
I mean, I think that's usually useful for any favor. I mean, I've heard he is very reclusive and he doesn't invite very often, so that might be a good suggestion. I mean, a gift to anyone is always a way to win the favor.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to try to start off on a good foot.
Friend in need is a friend indeed.
What?
I read that somewhere.
Okay. Okay.
Like, he says it and everyone's like, oh.
I don't think that saying really fits with what we're talking about. That's fine. It's a very Seven thing to say.
I think what Seven's trying to get to is that by becoming allies with Ibis Elcor by more friendlier terms might be very helpful.
Exactly what I was saying.
Who said that? Was that Lou?
That is Dr. Sayers.
That was a really good translation.
Sayers, you know me so well.
And she goes, I've dealt with patients who couldn't speak, so you gotta have to understand.
What? I'm speaking just fine.
Seven has such a way with words.
It's
Is there like anything we should be looking out for while we're in the city? Since we are getting close.
I mean, Waterdeep is a pretty vast city. You can find most things there.
Just
And
about anything.
yeah, I mean, and then as well as if it has its helpful parts, are a few things to watch out for. I mean, most districts are pretty travel friendly, but I do recommend I know, Cyril, you've been to Waterdeep before, but for the rest of you, there are some districts that I do recommend not um, traversing for unless you have to.
Yeah, what would those be?
Well, Mistshore for one, that is a lot of unsavory folks are there.
Well, I'm pretty tough.
I need
Me
to look at the
aggressively writing
districts.
these down.
I need to
I'm-
look at the districts again.
I'm sure I could
Actually,
take
can
them.
I have you guys make um
Ah,
an intelligence check?
Everyone?
Or at least those who are listening to that
Ooh, that's
conversation.
a 16 for Sterling.
21.
Damn.
5 for Jared.
Making-
Damn.
Dang, how does 7 know more than Jen?
I know.
Jared's busy. He's
What
sad.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
Jaren's busy moping because of his
He's
pile
have
of
to-
his
branches.
springs.
What I have to. Well,
Mhm.
let me see. 20.
21. Okay. So I'm going to assume that the girls and Seven recognize that name, Miss Shore, as it has been mentioned to you guys before.
How do you spell?
Mist and then Shore.
Oh.
Were those in Heath's notes?
It wasn't.
Ah.
That's okay, that makes sense why 7 knows then.
And I would say because of Makaria and Cyril having 20 plus, he's talked about that's kind of fuzzy. That may or may not be where he's from.
Hmm.
Hmm.
We definitely gotta go there. If Heath is-
Dr. Seuss kind of like looks at Seven with like a look, being like, "Didn't I just say?"
That's where the roots are. And we gotta know the roots.
He doesn't understand. I'm sorry.
Anyways, why are you guys going there again?
To
Dr. Seuss.
stock up for supplies before we head into our final trip to the Mirror of Dead Men.
What's going on? A mirror.
Mirror, MEERE.
Oh.
Um,
7 heard
Is that you?
mirror.
Oh.
and
Oh, I know the mirror of
she
dead men well.
Oh my god.
she kind
That's
of
the one he looked
laughed a
into
little
that he
bit.
saw the imposter in.
She kind of goes, she's like, well, I have some research that I want to look into in the mirror. It is a very unique place, and there's something that I want to look into there.
Well, just don't die when you're there.
Are you studying the plagued land?
In a way, yes. There's something more in particular that I'm looking for, and it's related to the spell plague, but I have a theory that I want to check.
A theory?
A lot of what is believed about the spell plague is that it's caused by the calamity, but I want to see if it's something even older.
Oh, so you think it's something else?
Yes. I think it definitely was affected by the spell plague, but I'm just looking for something in particular.
I suppose you are going into dangerous territory for a hunch. Then you should stock up quite a lot.
That is the plan.
If you don't mind me
maybe our
asking. Sorry.
No,
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
What is it you're looking for? Maybe we can kind of slip in a little note to Ibis Elcor to see if he knows anything.
He might know a thing. I will say what I'm looking for is something that might have been planted there.
Planted in the Mirror of Dead Men.
Do you think this thing is what causes the area to be so hostile and corrupted?
I think more of it is waiting. And again, this is just a hypothesis, and there are other locations out there that have this strange origins. And this might sound crazy. And she kind of laughs a little bit and she goes, a a friend of mine had this theory once that they line up in a specific way as almost like a ley line within Faerun. Oh.
Matt died.
Hi.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna keep going. You guys can fill that in.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Give us the
basically,
lore.
yeah, so she kind of goes in and she goes, and these ley lines were converging at specific points and left there to sit for millennia. And the Mirror of Dead Men is one of those convergences.
Hmm.
Well, I suppose ley lines do carry a lot of energy.
But an energy creating something like that can't be good.
Oh, it's unknown is even worse. I feel that once you have a better understanding, you have a better way of preparing.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I'll see if I can get a little bit of info. Or, more like see what Ibis Elcor thinks about that.
You
That
don't want to
theory.
ask me too many questions. What if he gets annoyed?
Well, that's what I'm
He
saying. I'll
is
see if I can.
quite dedicated to his studies.
Well, if we can find enough gifts, maybe he'll be more willing to answer our questions. And if we find some information on these ley lines, we'll be sure to send a message your way somehow.
Will do. That'd be very helpful. I mean, as a expert of different planes, you might know of other locations and ley lines similar. There is, it's a very, very loose theory of mine, but I feel like they also might have been planted in other realms and planes as well.
Oh, I wonder if there's one in the Astral Sea.
Maybe.
Maybe we should try and warn Heath. Stay away from those areas if he spots anything of similar essence. Oh, we've definitely got to get him some gifts. Actually, that reminds me. Sterling kind of looks back and forth between Dr. Sayers and Loomis. Do either of you happen to know if there's a Church of Oral in Waterdeep, or even just a Church of Winter would be fine too?
Dr. Sayers kind of looks. There's a little bit of recognition when you say oral. And she goes, as someone who's traveled in Waterdeep, I'm glad you've asked me. Because I don't think that question would be welcomed in Waterdeep.
I figured
But-
as much.
Waterdeep is a very diverse place. And I'm sure you can probably find one there.
All right. Well, if I do, I'm sure they're not too keen on letting people borrow religious texts. If I can, I might be able to check one out like a library and see if Ibis Alcor wants to take a look at one.
Well,
That might be the only book that I can try and get my hands on right now.
I feel like a lot of thought put into this might pay off. I do think this might be probably most beneficial.
All right. Well, thank you. Sterling kind of just quiets down and gets lost in thought.
So you guys travel for about an additional hour talking amongst yourselves and thinking hard about your plans in Waterdeep. And using the perception checks of your previous ones, Seven and Mikaria and Zoe, you do see up ahead something in the middle of the road.
What does it look like?
Karya squints.
It's very still. It's very small.
Karya calls out, "There's something up ahead."
You guys all kind of look, and as you guys are approaching it closer and closer, you see that it looks like a crate.
Oh, yummy.
A crate?
What?
Loot.
Hang on. Would Sterling be able to? Are they calling out?
Yeah, they
that-
call
Yeah.
it.
They called it
Yeah.
out. Okay.
Yep.
Sterling is going to cast detect evil and good.
All right, so you detect good and evil.
Yes.
Let me look up the spells qualifications real quick.
It says if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet, and it lasts for 10 minutes.
You'd get a ping of undead.
Ooh. Oh no.
Does it
Um,
tell you? Does it tell you which direction?
30 feet, as well as where the creature is located, so he knows exactly where it's at.
I'm gonna pull you into whispers.
Oh God. Okay. Bye, guys.
Nice knowing ya.
Bye.
Nice knowing.
Oh God, Jen, I'm scared. If this is the fucking scuzz, I'm gonna die.
So, the ping of undead is Dr. Sayers.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's Dr. Sayers, and that's the only
Dr.
ping
Sayers.
that
That's
he's
the
getting.
only ping of undead.
Oh.
Is Dr. Sayers.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Right,
Sterling is definitely gonna ask Dr. Sayers about this later. Holy shit. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Hey. Eat.
Pull me back.
All right.
So that usually lasts a while.
Hang on.
Yeah, you giggling?
Hi, how are you?
Hey, hi, how are you? After Sterling casts the spell, he just goes, okay, well, it's nothing really of note. At least from what I can tell.
So, should we destroy it so it doesn't block our path?
It's a
Mm,
small
Is it?
crate.
Oh,
It's
it's a small
like
crate.
I would say it's kind of like the same size of like a filing box that you put like in the attic.
Oh,
Mhm.
Yeah.
not that big.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
a
Let's
so
take it
tiny
with
box.
us.
yeah, it's a small
No, we
crate.
don't know what's in it.
Did we want to check?
I'll look.
Hey, hang on, 7. 1 sec. God damn, I'm using spells I've never used before. I think this is a touch spell.
It's okay. I don't need help.
No. He's gonna come up to you and he's gonna cast Death Word on you.
Damn, you're gonna kill me?
Damn,
No,
you
that's
bored
not
him.
what that does.
Damn.
Dang.
Just
Dang.
in case it's something
I'm
freaky.
dead.
Um,
Alright.
yeah, it's a touch spell. So he goes and he gives you a pat on the back.
Mhm.
Um,
All right,
Now I
Seven.
can
Cast
do
Death Ward.
anything.
It's just you and this crate.
Alright, guys. I'll take care of this. He stretches.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know what? This. Wait, is it just me?
It's just you.
yeah.
Or are you guys
Everyone's
scared or
watching.
something? You guys scared or something?
What if there's something that can blow up in there?
Yeah, what if there's a trap?
Wait,
What
I'm
if
I
there's
just
a
don't wanna-
trap?
Wait, I'm gonna explode.
Sure.
Mr. Partial Rogue? What if there's a trap?
Say that out loud?
You
No,
do. What do you
Don't
do?
worry. I'm
What do you do?
I'm perceptive.
You're perceptive.
Don't
All right,
worry.
make me
Okay.
investigation check.
Don't worry. I wasn't
As
gonna
someone
just
who's
look at it.
multi-classing as a rogue and then doesn't check for traps.
Oh, no, I was about to do that. Just investigation. Investigation. You said. Did I hear right? I'm sure. 20.
Yeah, taking a look at it. You look at it carefully. You can see that's a little damage from like on one of its sides. And it's kind of weird. You've seen this type of crate before.
Hmm.
You kind of rub your heads a little bit. You kind of rub your face, and you're
it-
thinking.
did it fall
You're
off?
thinking.
Did
Yeah, it
fall
looks
off
like the
from the
cargo.
Caravan
cart?
that passed
It
us
sounds
by?
like it looks very similar to the stuff that you saw in the caravan.
That's what I was gonna say. You
Yeah.
stole my thought, Jaren. No,
Yeah.
just kidding.
Yeah.
But
Doesn't
free
look like it's
stuff.
trapped either. It doesn't look like it's trapped.
It's free stuff, guys.
Why would they drop something on the ground though?
Really,
Really
it's an accident.
cautious.
Look how bumpy
don't-
this road is.
It is actually very bumpy here.
Oh. Maybe it
There's
fell
a lot
off.
of them though. They would drop that?
Well, finders keepers. A friend in need is a friend indeed.
Still don't.
He's gonna
worth
open
it.
the box.
Maybe
All
they
right,
were
make a
so
strength.
Carefully,
focused-
carefully,
No.
carefully.
Strength check! Strength check!
No, maybe they were so
Prying
focused
something
on
that is
protecting
nailed
the...
in together with your hands.
Oh, really?
God damn.
Mm-hmm. It is nailed together. You are pulling.
Man.
You're pulling. You feel the wood creak and ouch! You got a splinter in your feet.
No.
Nice.
A boo boo.
Oh dear. Oh,
Well, good thing I have a beak. It makes taking splinters off real easy. Precision beak.
Beak.
You know what? I definitely have tools for this. How can I open this box?
It's in the box, 7.
I don't
What's
know.
in the
It's
box?
closed. I'm trying to open it. I have with the wood carver's tools.
Um.
Have what I
Yeah.
need.
I mean, you could probably chip away some of the wood around the nails. Yeah, you could probably do it.
All right.
All right. I'm not gonna make you do a check for this, so you're able to kind of chip away at it. It takes a bit of time, and there's like that anticipation of air of you watching Seven kind of chipping away at this wood, but you do eventually kind of break off enough for the lid to kind of fall down, and you see kind of kind of a little bits of hay, kind of for padding and stuff like that, kind of fall out from the crate.
Something delicate in there.
Something delicate and something that's mine now.
What do you do? You shuffle through the hay?
Yeah. What? Yeah,
You
yeah.
find kind of like a little bottle of black liquid.
I should drink it.
You kind of shovel through. You find a strange feather,
Oh.
and
Oh.
you find some pieces of paper, and like a stack of paper.
That's it?
What's the paper? What's the paper? What's the paper?
I don't know.
What's
Does
inside the
that
paper?
paper?
Why'd that be
the
sealed in a box?
Does the paper have anything on it?
Completely blank.
They're blank.
They're completely blank.
Huh.
Can
Seven, what
I
is it?
Wait!
do a Carna check?
You
I
can make
I
an Arcana check.
Is it?
no. I can
Oh,
also
9.
just straight up do my appraising eye.
Please,
You
please
can
do
straight
it.
up raise an eye.
Yeah.
McCoy, you get a sense of magic from it. That's all you can
I-
sense.
Oh, there is magic on it.
Please, please.
That's, I know
There's
what you're
no way
thinking.
you're giving us this
Begging.
easily.
I'm doing the appraising eye. I want to know what this is. Hello?
You raise an eye yet?
Yeah.
All right. This is the self-painting parchment and quill.
Wait,
It's basically what you think it is. It's
Yeah,
the
Polaroid
paper,
parchment.
Polaroid
Yeah,
paper,
and we
Polaroid
didn't.
parchment. Yeah.
No one guessed that.
I thought it was.
I meant like the other day. Like
Yeah.
we guessed.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
you guys were
my
guessing what this
God.
is. Yep.
I thought we
Yeah.
were gonna have to work really hard for it.
What's
What is it?
Is
Cool.
this our reward for surviving the dragon?
it's a reward? No, it's a
No.
nat 20.
It's like
Nat
a
20.
reward.
Encounter.
A
It
nat
was a
20
nat
encounter.
20 encounter? Oh my god, we can take pictures together, guys!
So yeah, yes. Seven will basically he'll
What?
tell them what he thinks it is or what he sees it.
Appraised what it was.
Yeah.
So you kind of explain to them that this is something that you think that you kind of just take out the pen and or the feather and the ink, and you lay it down onto the paper, and whatever it's facing, supposedly will recreate the image.
Hmm.
Ooh. Hey, let's try it next time we settle down.
Yeah,
Sure.
that sounds like a good idea. I'll put it in my bag because I found it.
All right,
So quaint.
in your bag.
Alright.
And I will say you have about 30 pieces of paper.
Damn, alright.
Write that down, write that down!
30
Limited
pieces of
quantity.
paper.
You have 30 pieces of paper.
You have 30 pictures.
And I would say, from your praise and eye, even the parchment is enchanted, so it's special paper.
Mhm.
The D&D Instax.
Pretty much.
Like,
Mhm,
it's
mhm.
cute.
They can
Mhm.
take little family photos together.
Let me take a selfie.
They can take selfies. That's my favorite.
Favorite.
Damn. None of us did think to predict this.
No, you guys didn't.
We all thought the worst case scenario.
I was thinking the
You have more
scones.
faith.
I was thinking
Carna
mimic
was more.
again.
I didn't think it was
Jen,
something bad.
You always get really excited when you're gonna kill us, so I thought it was gonna kill us.
Wait a second. This might be a dupe. Hang on.
No.
no.
I just appraised it.
No, I'm not saying the thing. I'm
Oh.
saying this is a thing of Jen
Oh.
going, "Look what I give you, something nice," and then
And
right
then
after
she's
she
gonna
goes,
kill
"Look
us."
what's here, the skies."
Wow, you guys have
No.
no faith in me.
Don't worry, Jen.
No,
I
we
have
just know
faith.
you. We know
Alright.
your favorite flavors.
Yeah.
I have faith in Jen.
It's
Yeah.
death and destruction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But she also
Yeah.
likes found family.
True. You're right.
And
You're
death.
right. And death.
And death.
All the above.
All of the above.
When they
Alright.
mix together.
If
Alright.
that came off of that caravan, I wonder what else was in it.
Let's go back and rob.
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
think that's a good idea.
They looked
Are we
pretty
just gonna
strong.
leave this box here though? They're gonna know since someone took the thing.
Grab the box. We're gonna grab
There's
the
some
box real
hay
quick.
still on the
If it was
road.
that important, they would have.
I think we should
back.
like hide
Bury
it somewhere.
Yeah.
What if it's enchanted on it?
Actually, if they're familiar with the box, they'd be able to scry on
There
it too.
is a seal on the bottom, on the inside of the box.
What's the seal look like?
Let's burn the box.
Make an Arcana check.
Oh God! Come on,
Box will
Sterling. Oh, you know
explode.
what? May Oral guide me.
What?
Give him self-guidance. 25!
Ooh.
This
Oh.
is a scrying seal. So basically, it's an anchor point for easy scrying.
Okay, yep. We gotta get rid of the box. We gotta get rid of the box.
What's that mean? What's that word?
The seal, they can essentially scry on this very easily. Sterling's gonna hop off of his horse and go along the side of the road and dig a
Can I
little
burn-
hole.
Can I burn the box?
I guess he could. I don't know if it'll actually
Oh,
from
dear.
Sterling's Arcana check, would he know if it's if you could destroy it?
Yeah, I mean, it's printed on.
Okay. Yeah, you could burn it. Just burn it in this little
Burn
Wait,
it.
scrying is like they can see and hear.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
I've never
we
heard of
should
that
get
word
rid of this
before.
thing.
they'll see who.
I was today years old.
It's too late now. We just gotta act fast before they realize it's gone. And
Okay.
as long as they aren't looking in on it right now, it should
Oh
be.
yes, sir. Fireball.
fine.
Alright.
Yeah.
Um,
Sterling
where
places it in the little hole that he was building, so Seven can
Yeah.
firebolt it in
Building?
a contained setting.
Yes.
Yeah. So it doesn't create a forest fire.
Yep.
All right. So,
Sterling looks
firebolt
away.
to burn the box, and it actually catches fire pretty well. It's actually kind of durable. And it does kind of simmer there for a little bit, and yeah, it's gonna probably take a bit for it to burn, but yeah, it's burning.
You just leave it there.
Burning nicely.
It's like a cigarette.
Not in the
but-
middle of the road.
No, he put it on
Yeah,
the side. He put it on the side.
Okay.
You put the
Um,
lid back on.
I mean, as long as the seal is,
It's covered, right? So then if the seal's covered, then they can't see.
I don't think that's how
Fireball.
it
They
works.
really can't see.
Another explosion of
Oh,
firebolt.
God.
All right, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's-
Fireball.
Sterling's
Another
gonna just make sure that it makes sure that it's a contained burning. He doesn't want the fire
Seven
to
just
spread.
casted 3 firebolts.
What?
I know, but
But why?
is it all directly on the thing, or is he spreading it around?
Seven.
No, it's directly.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm not an animal. Well, I mean,
Sterling's gonna he's gonna focus so hard on just not paying attention to the
It's
fire
contained.
itself
It's
and
contained.
yeah,
Yeah,
arranging
baby.
rocks or whatever. All right,
Yeah.
let's get out of here. He climbs back on his horse. All right,
we'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
onward.
All right. Onward. So you guys travel a little bit more, and probably after about maybe additional 2 more hours, you guys see the outcropping of a small little town.
All right. Let's pass right by.
All right, you guys want to pass right by?
It's
Wait,
still
what
is pretty
time of
early,
day?
Yeah, what-
right?
This is like noonish.
Oh yeah,
wow.
it's still early.
What's the town look like as we're kind of going through?
It's pretty small. It's considered a hamlet.
What, Hamlet?
Oh, yeah, yum.
Are there any I don't know, is there a
Notable
general
building
store?
things?
Yeah, Sterling's looking for some sort of store. If we're looking for books, we might as well just take a quick peek to see if we can find anything.
There's
Oh, that
about
is-
a
That
total
is
of
small.
150 people who live there.
Ew.
We'll get stores in Waterdeep. I'm sure
But
they'll
we
have
also
plenty
could
of
just
stores.
check if there's I don't know.
Oh.
Like, sort of
I mean,
like
if there's
kit
no
or something.
notable like buildings for like stuff, I think we can just keep going.
Dr. Sayers even says, she goes, we're about a little more than half a day's travel to Waterdeep.
Oh,
Yeah, let's hit the city.
Yeah, all right.
yeah. This town looks kind of lame, anyways.
You kind of see
Oh.
some older, kind of stinky man, kind of gives Seven a stink eye when he says that.
Yeesh.
Oh god.
Sterling's just gonna keep his eye out for any like suspicious
Make a
or
perception
or
check.
interesting people. Either one.
Yep. Make a perception check.
13.
All right, 13. I mean, a lot of the people here seem to be town folks and very simpler dressed people. You do occasionally see some hooded figures coming in and out of what looks like to be the inn. And I would say from your role and your knowledge, you probably get the feeling that this is probably the one gathering spot for the town. It seems like to anybody who ever goes to this town or travels through, that's probably the only place that people would go to. I mean, hooded people in the middle of the day, I mean, it's not that strange, but it does pique your interest a little bit.
Yeah, probably just some more adventurers.
Mm. All right, you guys continue traveling.
Seems
I
like
would
the rest
say
of the party
so.
wants to keep going.
Yep. What does the party
Yeah.
want to do?
We've been stopping in a lot of small towns.
Exactly.
I think we can keep going. We're almost to the city.
All right.
I agree.
So, so we pretty much have you guys traveled down further out of the town, and this is a very well kind of driven on road in a way that you can see that it's pretty much very wide, padded down. You can see that a lot of people traverse this path here. And it's pretty quiet. Doesn't seem like there's too much happening around as you guys travel. You do get the cold breeze as it's starting to get that because you guys are getting closer to the coast, that sea breeze getting stronger and stronger. And you actually, some of you can start smelling the salt in the air as well. Um, and it's getting pretty brisk for those who can feel the cold. It's chilly. Kind of makes you kind of pull up your cloaks a little bit to kind of cover up a bit more. Um, but yeah, you guys traverse a little further. Um, as you guys kind of travel down, um, Cal's gonna go and pull up to Sterling.
Yeah? What's that?
Uh, um, I have something that I kind of want to discuss with you. Is it okay if we hang back a little bit?
Sure. Yeah, no problem. He's gonna try and maneuver his horse to the back of the little
Mm-hmm.
caravan we got going on.
And he kind of pulls back far enough to be like, for those who are towards the back of the group here, you might hear little whispers of what they're going to talk about, but it's for the most part he's trying to give a little bit of distance. And he kind of goes to Sterling and he goes, from traveling with you guys here, you have a really nice group.
Yeah, they're we're kind of a strange bunch, but they're good people. I enjoy being in this party for sure.
Yeah, definitely my time here, I've can see why it's a really, really, really nice party, and you're lucky to have them.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad I ended up finding them. I don't know where I'd be right now if it wasn't for these guys.
Yeah. You can kind of see he's a little bit awkward with his words. And it's almost kind of like he keeps glancing a little bit up before kind of going back to Sterling. And he kind of goes and he's like, I know while traveling, you mentioned something about being an Asmar.
Sterling tenses up a little bit. Yeah.
You should
That's true.
be very careful. There are people out there who take interest in Asmars. And especially ones like yours, or your kind. And I just want to warn you to be careful.
I didn't realize that was something people were, or I didn't realize that what I am could be so interesting to other people. Is there like a specific group or anything that you know of that I should like keep my eye out for? I haven't really traveled too much, so I haven't encountered.
I'd be careful of certain individuals. I be careful who you share this information with. And a little bit of advice. Probably hide some of the abilities that you have a bit better. 'Cause those who know will know and will seek.
All right. I'll try. I appreciate the heads up. I'll do what I can.
Kind of laughs a little bit and he goes, well, consider yourself lucky. And he kind of kicks on to Dimitri and he kind of trots a little bit up to the group.
Yeah. I guess I am lucky. He kind of mutters to himself. And Sterling will just hang back because he's got a lot on his mind now.
Is he just far away now?
Wait, how
No,
far is
he ran back to the group.
No,
No,
Sterling.
Sterling.
Yeah, well, Sterling, I don't know.
He's just keeping the same, like, kind of...
Pace.
Yeah.
Was that like a private conversation?
Yeah.
Make a perception roll.
Okay.
How well can you hear the cheese, May?
19.
Oh, Cyril could hear.
Excellent.
10.
19.
Makara could hear. You guys could hear certain bits and parts, and you can hear there was a bit of a serious tone that when talking to Sterling that Cal had that is the reason why you piqued your interest into kind of eavesdropping a little bit, and you guys kind of hung back a little bit, especially with
Her is noisy,
Cyril.
nosy.
Yeah, she is, and then Cyril being in the back of the wagon probably could hear, and she's pretty perceptive.
She's glaring at him.
She's like, what are you
He's
doing?
kind of coming back, being like a little bit of a
Okay.
smiling, kind of waving at Cyril and going like, "Ooh, nothing bad happened."
I did nothing.
I did
Jaren waves
nothing.
back. He didn't hear.
Yeah.
He's like, hi.
Yeah, his interest got piqued because he heard the whispering and stuff, and he's like,
Mhm.
chismoso. But
Yeah. It sounded like, yeah, it sounded more of like just a very serious conversation, and you got bits and pieces and of like, oh yeah, Sterling, you're lucky, and you should be careful and stuff like that. Like you got bits and pieces of it.
You just hear the rest. You just hear.
Yeah.
be careful.
Yeah. Careful.
Carl stares at Cal.
How's he up to now?
He kind of smiles and kind of waves a little bit at you guys. He says,
Zuni?
he goes, I don't know, I was just bonding with Sterling.
That short?
I don't know, Cal. He looks a bit uncomfortable.
Isn't that his normal?
I suppose for the time you've been around, yes, I guess so. He has been quite.
Killed me.
Dang.
He's not right. Sterling eternally uncomfy.
He's just sensitive.
I was just giving him some helpful advice.
I'm not sure if I made out most of your conversation, but do you think they would have issues with people like me?
Oh, he kind of like puts the two pieces together and he kind of goes, I mean, some, but I think as of now, I don't think so. But
Well then, I suppose I'll lay low in public eye.
I just think you should just have each other's back. And just, you guys are a very welcoming group, but there's people out there who will take advantage of that.
Oh, I am sure. I don't know if anyone would want to take advantage with me, but I will keep an eye out.
Yep, I mean, that's what you said to me about being in the present and looking things and being aware.
Indeed. I'm glad you listened.
Oh, that's the least I can do. He kind of like smiles a little bit. He's like, kind of like you see like a little bead of sweat being like, oh my god, thank god I listened. All right. And with that, you guys kind of travel a bit more and it's starting to get dark and you see kind of the long shadows of kind of the mountains kind of covering the road and stuff like that as the evening and the sea breeze kind of has made some of the sky a bit more clear, but still cold as fuck, man. But and as you guys kind of travel, as you kind of pass around the bend, and through the valley, you see a grand view of the city of Waterdeep. And most of you seen the city of Netherwinter, but Waterdeep is much more grander in size. It's located in this own kind of valley created by a singular mountain against the sea. You see the city of multiple towers and buildings being darkened and almost silhouetted against the sea, past that you can see past it in the horizon. For those who know its nickname, you see the City of Splendor almost welcome you with a collection of ancient cities and not cities, buildings and diverse kind of architectural strategies, structures. Fucking A, man, fucking words. But yeah, and it's basically a combination or a correlation of over 900 years of history put together. And you guys make the final traverse to the gates of Waterdeep. And as the sun finally sets, you guys approach ever so closer to the gates of Waterdeep. And you see there greeting you in the center of the road a red fox made from paper.
Oh, the same one!
Oh,
And that's where we end this section.
Yay!
We are ending it just
Yay!
before
We
10.
finally made it to Waterdeep, guys! Let's fucking go! Also, we're still alive.
Messenger.
Let's go.
Yay.
We didn't get scuzzed.
No, I was so scared.
Thank
I know, I
fuck.
was scared.
I thought
God.
the
Shaking.
fox with the skull.
Quaking in my boots.
Yay.
Yay! Let's
Hey.
go!
Hell yeah.
Alright, guys. Thank you to those who watched or will watch. Thank you to the raiders earlier.
Yes.
Keep an eye out on our Instagram for last minute stream updates, or my Discord server for also last minute stream updates. Haha. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh,
Goodbye.
bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.